Callie. I'm 34 years old. This guy found me walking down the street. I used to be a drug addict. My father molested me as a child when it started at the age of 4.
How old were you when he actually had intercourse with you?
I was 11.
Okay. How did it get to that?
He would just do a lot of, he would do IV meth use. He would smoke a lot of meth, do a lot of crack cocaine. He was a partier. He was, into the rock and roll and the sex and the drugs and stuff like that. So, yeah.
So
the drugs took over him. And
he started molesting you at 4 and then had intercourse with you at 11. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And then how long did it continue after 11?
Up until a few years ago, because he was a raging alcoholic, so he'd drive around town.
So when you were 33, you were still having intercourse with your father?
31.
You were still having intercourse with your father at age 31?
31, yeah, because my dad is a lot physically more stronger than I am, so if I didn't do it, I'd get the crap beat out of me.
What did the rest of the family have to say about that? Did they know?
Actually, I only have 2 sisters right now that are alive, and my mom's passed away about 6 months ago.
Okay.
So.
What did your mom have to say about your dad having sex with you at age 11 to 31?
I couldn't tell her. I couldn't have the heart to tell her at all, because it would have shattered her heart.
But you kept doing it.
I had no choice. People would actually come and protect me from my dad, because my dad would be running down the road with weapons.
And what part of town was this? Is in Orlando?
This is actually in Lake Mary, Florida.
Lake Mary, okay.
Yeah. So, he chased me across I-94.
So you used to be an active prostitute also, correct?
Yes, that's
Where
correct.
was that?
That was in St. Petersburg, Florida.
St. Petersburg.
Yes.
So was your father having sex with you while you were a prostitute?
Yes.
Okay. Was he paying you?
No.
He got it free.
Yeah.
Callie, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, it is. Very.
Okay. Tell us more about you. What other crazy, wild, terrible experiences have you had in your life?
Well, I jumped on a plane to California when I was 15 years old. I was considered a runaway at 11 and a half, 12, because my dad chased me across I-94 with a knife in his hand.
Why did he do that?
Because I started cussing at him. He said I was a disrespectful punk. I wouldn't listen to what he wanted,
Would you like to give a phone number out in case someone wants to help you? Would you like to give a phone number?
I don't have any phone number to be contacted on.
Okay. You have an email address?
Yes, I do. It's OzzyGirl, OZZYGIRL, 2017 @gmail.com.
Does this stand for Ozzy Osbourne? You're an Ozzy Osbourne fan? Is that what that means?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
So he's awesome.
Would you like to find a nice boy to be a boyfriend?
Yes, I would one day. Yep, I would absolutely love that.
If the right guy made you the right offer, would you also do a little bit of prostituting right now?
No.
Would not do that?
No, sir. No.
But if he took you out to dinner and you liked him, you'd have sex with him?
No.
You would?
I would have to get to know him. No.
Have to get to know him?
Because I'm trying to change my ways and everything. I'm trying to
See, that's the real difference between a prostitute and a girlfriend is you get to know each other first, right?
Yeah.
But what if you have sex on the first date? That doesn't make you a prostitute.
If you're dating, no, it doesn't make you a prostitute. But
Okay.
if they pick you up and you're walking down US 19, like a lot
But
of...
if they find you on Craigslist, you're not a hooker?
That's actually considered escort, and it is. If you're trading your body for money, that is absolutely considered a prostitute.
And what about a married wife that doesn't like her husband and just have sex with him to stay in the house? Is she a hooker?
No, absolutely not.
But she's giving her body for financial health, for financial considerations.
Well, it is considered the oldest profession in the world. As long as you're being safe and you wrap it up, don't go bareback. It's definitely dangerous out here. So, I'm cleaning everything, but definitely wrap it up. Okay.
Do you get victimized or raped a lot?
No, actually, I have one time. No, that was 4 years ago. I was over by the Express Inn. It was broad daylight, 10 a.m. in the morning, and this guy comes up in a white car at gunpoint, makes me get in his car, and drives off and does rape me. So.
Do you have any venereal diseases?
No.
Totally clean?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So, any other family members molest you or just your dad?
My brother.
Your brother molested you too?
Yeah, he's my stepbrother because...
So he's not blood?
He's not blood. He's my half-brother. He's my mom's son.
How old were you when that started?
7.
So your father and your...
And my brother.
And your stepbrother
yeah.
were molesting you at the same time?
Yeah.
He is actually both having intercourse with you at kind of the same time period?
Not during the same hour, but it would just
one
jump back
day
and
dad
forth.
have sex with you, Wednesday your brother have sex with you?
One day during this time, my dad would, and then later on in the evening, my brother would. They just kind of switch it up randomly whenever they felt like they wanted to have sex with me and molest me, they would do it.
Okay.
So.
What other tales of woe can you tell us? What other messed up, sad stuff has happened to you in your life?
I watched a really good friend of mine. One thing I won't do is I will not mess with fentanyl. Fentanyl is the most deadliest drug you can do. Okay, all drugs are bad, kids. Please stay off of them. Okay, no cigarettes, no drugs. It will destroy your life. You will lose family. You will lose job opportunities. All this stuff. So, it's best just to get a normal job, pay your taxes, be a great civilian like everybody else.
You're homeless right now?
Yes, sir.
Where do you sleep at night?
Wherever I can. Sometimes I'll sleep by businesses if there's cameras, so I'm safe, because it's kind of scary out here being a female all by yourself. So like by gas stations,
When's the last time you had an inside place to sleep?
It's been over a year.
You've been sleeping outside for a
year?
year?
Yep.
Not a shelter, not a hotel, nothing? You sleep outside every night for a year?
Well, except for 3 months ago, I went to a shelter here, a local shelter.
How long were you at the shelter?
It lasted about a month, because they give you 30 days there. And then there's another one in St. Pete and stuff like that.
So of the last year, in the past year,
yeah.
How many nights have you slept inside? How many nights did you sleep outside?
In the past year, well, at the shelter, I was actually sleeping outside, because we have several shelters out here in Florida. So I was actually in pod 6, which is outside, but you still have a canopy over you, so you're technically outside still. I would say about 2.5 weeks inside, like actual inside, like a place with AC and stuff like that.
How?
But I shower and I have great hygiene.
Where do you shower?
I shower at a certain gym, because I have a gym membership. I don't want to say which gym, but I.
Planet Fitness.
I shower at certain gyms.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you got a place to shower.
Yeah.
What do you eat? Are you on food stamps?
No, I don't get no food stamps at all. I have no insurance.
How do you get your money? How do you get your money?
How do I get money? I'll find side jobs here and there, Sometimes I'll walk down the street and people will see me and they'll see that I'm homeless and they'll stop and they'll give me food or they'll give
Do you not have your teeth?
I have no teeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like some dentures?
Yeah, I would love to have dentures. I would absolutely love that.
Well, hopefully if someone sees this video and wants to help you get some dentures, would you appreciate that?
I absolutely would.
Okay.
That'd be a blessing.
So they gave your email address. Hopefully someone will call and give you a hand.
I would appreciate that.
How did you lose your teeth?
Because, my mom I've had a few passing in families. I have 4 children. I have 4 girls.
Where are they?
They're adopted out. Because I had to do what was best for them, because I wasn't financially stable. So I didn't want to leave my children out on the street. So you have to do whatever's the best, interest of the children. So I did the less selfish thing I could do. And do I regret it? No, because I'm being taken care of well. But yes, at the same time, I wish I could.
How did you lose your teeth?
How did I lose my teeth? Meth.
Smoking meth.
Yes, sir.
Okay. When's the last time you smoked meth?
It's been over a year.
When's the last time you charged for sex?
Oh man, that was only one time. It's on my record. I have years.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you could say something to your dad now, what would you say to your dad if he was still alive?
I would say, I wish you would take your own advice, and get off the drugs, and straighten your life up. My dad did say he was proud of me. But then at the same time, the relationship was not a normal father-daughter relationship, so I didn't.
Yeah, because he was having intercourse with you.
Exactly, which is
I'm
not.
proud of you, honey. Come in the bedroom.
Yeah, weird shit. Your mom's gone. She's going to the store. Hurry up. We got about 20, 30 minutes. Hurry up. Get the fuck in here now. I'll beat your fucking ass like a redheaded stepchild.
But he's proud of you.
You fucking little punk, stuff like that. Yeah, but he's proud of me at the same time.
And he knew your stepbrother was having sex with you too?
I think he had some kind of an idea. I think they both were in on it. I think they were. Because I had heard some other things happened, in life, and I can't say too much. I can't disclose too much information. But
why is that?
Because I'm not trying to snitch on anybody, but I know I've heard some things that he might have done in the past that I believe.
You mean your stepbrother did in the past?
No, my dad.
Your dad did in the past. Well, he's dead, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right. Well, what were you worried about snitching on him if he's dead?
Because I think that he was drugging me and my stepsisters, and I know he was molesting all 3 of us when we were children. So.
Thank you very much for your interview. Okay.
Yep. Have a